Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. As I once again greet you with a smile. Happy Thanksgiving again for those here in America who celebrate it. I hope you had a fantastic celebration, however you chose to do that. And even for those who might be celebrating it today, enjoy each other's company. Have a lot of laughs and smiles. It's an opportunity to maybe be together and an opportunity to step back from your normal pattern, especially if you are still working, to have a day off. And most people turn it into a 4-day weekend. So enjoy yourself, relax, and maybe turn off your phone so you don't get bombarded by the next event, which is Black Friday, and everything heading towards it's time to buy some gifts. It feels like for me, everything is just flowing in new information, new perspective, and we're all different. For some, the focus is what's coming on the planet. For me, it's more the focus of what's happening inside each one of us. And that's how I'm directed. And that's my perspective and my view of this journey. And in my own experience, as I change, as I grow, as I expand, the new world is happening at the same time. It'll never be completely reconciled outside of yourself. But there's room and there's truth and there's perfection in everything that's transmitted from a place of support and upliftment and advancement. So everyone's presenting their piece of the massive construction of what we might call a new world. I continually marvel at the changes that happen overnight if you allow them to. But everything is different. It always has been. It always will be. And we're barely able to keep up with the speed of the changes to be able to express what we're given to express. Because almost in the very next moment, it's changed. And we're somewhere different. It's an amazing feeling to just feel the movement within yourself. Your stronger connection with your creator and your freedom and peace that transcends all things. There's so much to say. And so I transmit it without words in this particular second. The enormity of who we are and the road that we've traveled to discover that is breathtaking. I found myself speaking to the trees, but not in a normal way. It was more a recognition that they were speaking to me. That was new. It felt great. And so all of life is coming alive in my field and in your field, if that's what's destined for you. Here's some words from a song. Welcome magic and wonder, brilliance and grace. Welcome joy, satisfaction, and kindness for every race. Welcome essence, beauty, presence, time, spirit, form, and space. Welcome excellence in every blessing. All is sacred, mischief, and play. What I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. What I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. I am a seed, I am a tree. I am the flower, I am the bee. I am fire, and I am wind. I accept love, and also I give. I am loud, and I am mighty. I am silent, and I tread lightly. I am brave and monumental. I am modest, and I am gentle. I am a student, and I teach. I am the sand, and I am the beach. I am ease, and I am power. I am the bridge, and I am the tower. I am mother and child. I am many, I am few, and I am God, and God is you. So what I seek, I am. What I want to know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can. Who I want to be, I am. All is perfect. It's all magnificently beautiful, and it's all a hoot. There comes a moment in everyone's life when you have peace with the all that is. The striving ends, the seeking ends, the worrying ends, the counting down to an event arriving ends, and there's only peace. You have seen the bigger picture, and you are sitting at the right hand of your Creator, and there's only peace. No more judgment, no more expectations, no more measuring or comparing, for you have left the flat, one-dimensional world of the third dimension. Time and space are its operating system. Limitation, complexity, and gravity, its software. And the human body and all matter, its hardware. It's like a drawing on a piece of paper. It can only be flat, even though the artist can give it the illusion of being multi-dimensional. And not just talking about height, width, and depth. Those are a part of the flat land. I'm talking about the infinite, unlimited world of no space and time, infinite dimensions for a multi-dimensional being. This is our true home. Expansiveness and limitlessness are our operating system. Change and simplicity, its software, and light and spirit, its hardware. With each breath, something new happens, and we keep changing. Something happens on the way to our next thought, our next question, our next seeking, our next awareness, and our next remembering. This change is endless and infinite. No final destination exists. But there, right in the middle of all the change, there is peace. Feel it. Sit quietly in it, if just for a moment. There is softness here. Edges are rounded. Conflict is muted. Opinions vanish as awe and wonder for the all fills all spaces. Reactions are no more, for in this place of peace, you can feel the futility of your resistance to the moment that you and your Creator have created. Within this place, a door opens up, and if you dare to walk through it, you will leave all your dis-ease and disharmony and fight behind. For on the other side of this door, you will see everyone and everything beyond the flat picture that is presented. You will see and begin to understand the multi-dimensionality of all life and find yourself way above the flat world that is this one dimension and reality. A reality that has become so pervasive in our lives that what we get is the exact opposite of peace. Survival, competition, status, recognition, validation, and self-righteousness, all within a system of hierarchy. How vast and unknowable is our Creator. How vast and unknowable is their creation. It is in perfect peace that all has been created, and it is in perfect peace that all has been delivered. We are all expressions of that Creator and expressions of their creation. As those expressions, we entered the dimension of matter, or we stayed in the dimensions beyond matter. In either case, we have built civilizations that are born of our increased spiritual and technological advancement, always reaching towards something grander than we could fully identify. That grandness is the divine intelligence of your Creator that lives inside of you because you live inside of him or her. For you are an emanation of that same Creator with a desire to express your unique perspective or emanation. No one can adhere to my discovery of this awareness, for it is my awareness, my rise in consciousness, my disclosure, and my change, that pattern that exists within every breath you take. Breathe in new awareness, higher consciousness, disclosure, and then change, and you are no longer the same. Breathe out and begin living the new you, then do it all over again. You, without a doubt, have your own discovery of the all that is, and that discovery frames the world in which you live, or better said, creates the world in which you live. There are as many worlds as there are people and beings in the multiverse, and none are more right or less right than another. Our observation of the world that we are living in and the world of our Creator shapes how we respond to everything. And what I am sharing is a world of clarity, simplicity, and peace that I have discovered. Some may have already experienced this world, and some who haven't may choose to go there, but for others, it will not be for them, as they have other things that they must do. Clearly, there are an infinite number of possibilities for an infinite divine being of spirit. That statement in itself holds the key to peace. There are an infinite number of possibilities for an infinite divine being of spirit to experience. Maybe you are standing or sitting right next to one of those beings right now. Maybe you spent Thanksgiving with a big group of those such beings, but in the flat land of time and space, they may appear to be far from that divine being of spirit. But in fact, that is who they are, and that is who we all are, even when we, just like them, do things that say that we are not. So even as the seeking ends, I can feel that something is seeking me. It is and has always been my creator. And in his seeking of me, I expand. I have more awareness, a rise in consciousness, disclosure of a truth, and then change. And I create a new world, or at least a new world view. And there is peace, and there is perfection, and I and my creator are one. It is only in this one moment that you truly know what seems impossible to know. For only in that moment of union with your creator can you know it all. You don't know that you know, and you don't have to say that you know. You just know. Every other time, you're just talking shit. Both teams exist simultaneously. The team that is in the moment of knowing and the team that's just talking shit. Both have 8 billion players and counting. Let the laughter that wells up in you from the description of this moment and all moments of the incomprehensible nature of our Creator pour out of you from the belly of creation itself. For inside of that laughter is the home of peace within you. And now my Creator speaks these words to me. Before every alien, I am. Before every civilization, I am. Before every galactic council or federation, I am. And before every thought, I am. There is nothing before me. Everything comes from me. The highest of the highest is below me, and the greatest of the greatest comes after me, even as there is no highest or greatest. Enjoy your journey through this creation. There are no wrong choices, and there is nothing you can do that is wrong. Enjoy it in your seriousness, or enjoy it without seriousness. Enjoy it in your seeking, or enjoy it in your non seeking. Enjoy it while being so called awake to my existence, or enjoy it while being so called asleep to my existence. I have given it all freely, and it is yours to choose what to do with it. You may create your own world, your own reality. You may create a world of problems or a world of no problems, a world of suffering or a world of happiness. It is yours to create and yours to live. This is the gift that I have given you, so there can be no wrong choice. I am not the solver of your problems because I did not create any problems. Only you have chosen to create a problem, and only you can create a world of no problems. I created the gift of choice. You have done and will do everything after that. When you are tired of having problems, you will create a world of no problems. And when you are tired of having no problems, you will create a world of problems. Now can you see the simplicity of it all? Now can you feel the arrival of the greatest belly laugh that spontaneously pours out of each one of you when you see the humor that is laced through the simplicity of everything I have just said? Even though this one, David, speaks of peace, there is no peace until you create it. There is nothing until you create it. No mission, no quest, not even love until you create it. There's no perfect because there is no imperfect, and it is you that has created them both. I have not named anything. Every time you create a word, it produces a container that limits your full expression, the expression you have as me. If you name yourself an Arcturian or an American or a Republican or European or any name, you lose some of the infinite nature that is within you from me. These are simply choices that you make to experience something in separation before you return back to your full union with me and with the all everywhere. As an expression of me, I have simply given you a place to create, and that you have done. For I have given you a blank canvas to create your masterpiece upon, and I tell you, your creations are magnificent to behold. So I say again, before your so-called mistakes, I am. Before it all, I am. The foundation of your safety, security, and well-being is the I am. At all times, think of me. That is the solution to everything. And once again, this is simply the story of the knowing of this one who is writing and speaking these words to you. It is his creation and his reality to live until he changes it. No one need follow or emulate it. The picture for all to see and understand is that I have given you, each one of you, the gift to choose and create your reality, which then produces your world and the life you live. Behind that choice, I am, which is your home. You now have a template of the understanding of creation itself, as well as a vision of me who sits behind it all. That is the message. And know that every conflict and every war is also chosen, and it comes from one disagreeing with the other's choice. Between you and your spouse, you and your neighbor, and between Lemuria and Atlantis, a disagreement in choice. And yet I am, and so you are, and will always be. There is beauty in seeing the bigger picture and a place of rest. Enjoy this place of rest, for being a creator is the most active job one could ever have, which takes us back to just enjoying it all. Love, magic, and laughter, but mostly laughter. Thank you for listening. He is my beloved David, and I am his creator.